Hey there. So, if you've got any of those beautiful silver heirlooms lying around, a teapot from your grandmother, a fancy set of cutlery, maybe an old picture frame, you've definitely faced the dreaded task of cleaning it. You grab the polish, a cloth, and you just get to work, right? But what if I told you that our obsession with getting that perfect shine is actually causing some serious permanent damage?
So let's just kick things off with a question that might just flip everything you thought you knew about taking care of silver. What if the real secret isn't about how much you polish, but how much you can stop yourself from polishing? I know, it sounds completely backwards, but trust me, you're gonna want to hear this.
And look, I get it. We all see a piece of silver and we want that. You know what I'm talking about? That brilliant, absolutely flawless, see a reflection in it shine. The goal is always to make it look brand new, to wipe away every single sign of age. It's just so satisfying, and it's pretty much what every single bottle of silver polish promises you.
But getting that perfect shine, well, it comes with a pretty steep price. So in this first part, we're going to dig into the shocking truth of what is actually going on when you polish your silver. And as you'll see, it's a whole lot more destructive than just wiping off a bit of grime.
0.001 millimeters. I mean, that sounds like nothing, right? An impossibly tiny amount. But that tiny number, it represents something huge. It's the average thickness of the precious silver itself that gets physically scraped away with every single aggressive polish. So here's the absolute key takeaway. You're not just cleaning your silver. You are physically removing it. Yeah, every time you rub down that piece with an abrasive polish, you are stripping away a microscopic layer of the metal itself. You are literally rubbing your treasured object out of existence, one polish at a time.
Okay, so if we're not supposed to just polish away all the dark stuff, what are we supposed to do? Well, to figure that out, we have to understand the huge difference between two things people always get confused: tarnish and patina. They might both look like discoloration, but believe me, they are worlds apart.
First, let's talk about patina. Now, this is not that ugly, blotchy stuff you want to get rid of. No way. Patina is the good stuff. It's that subtle, dark oxidation that settles into all the little recessed nooks and crannies over many, many years. The best way to think of it is as this beautiful protective layer that actually makes all the engraved details pop, and it serves as a physical record of the piece's long life.
And this chart just lays it out perfectly. On one side you have tarnish. It's dull, it's patchy, it covers up and obscures all those fine details. It's just a surface problem, really. It's silver sulfide, which happens when silver reacts with sulfur in the air. But then on the other side you have patina. It's deep, it's even, and it actually defines the details by creating contrast. Tarnish makes a piece worth less. Patina, that beautiful mark of history, it adds both character and real monetary value.
So the huge mistake that so many of us make is polishing away every single dark spot we see. And when we do that, we're not just getting rid of the ugly tarnish, we're also stripping away all that valuable patina right along with it. This next part is all about the consequences. It's about how we are, quite literally, erasing history by hand and causing some really serious long-term damage.
Just take a look at how this damage adds up over time. In step 1, you've got a brand new piece. The details are super crisp and clear. Now look at step 2. After just 10 polishes, those same details are already getting a little bit soft. By the time you get to 50 polishes, they're noticeably blurred. And finally, after years and years of this overcleaning, all that intricate work is just a vague, worn-down shadow of what it used to be.
So what's the real cost of getting things too clean? Well, first, it's the loss of all those beautiful, hand-chased details. It's also a big drop in the piece's monetary and antique value. You're literally destroying the object's unique story. And maybe the most important part, this damage is irreversible. You can't get it back.
So if the old way of doing things is so bad, what's the alternative? This is where we get to a whole new way of thinking about this. In our final section, we're going to talk about the art of preservation, a complete mindset shift that moves us away from declaring war on tarnish and towards celebrating an object's life story.
So the new goal isn't that blinding straight-from-the-factory shine. Instead, what we're aiming for is to preserve the beautiful, soft luster of the silver while protecting the patina that tells its story. This is about maintenance, not eradication. It means you swap out those harsh, abrasive polishes for just a simple, soft cloth for dusting. Or, if you absolutely have to, use a very gentle cream polish, and only on the high spots, leaving that deep, dark patina in the crevices completely untouched. It's about cherishing a legacy, not just chasing a reflection.
And really,
This quote just says it all. The next time you're looking at a piece of antique silver, just remember this. The goal isn't to make it look new, but to honor how beautifully it is aged. Because that piece's history is literally written in its details, and our job is to be the caretakers of that story, not the ones who polish it all away.